Hey everyone, this is Anna. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. I recently posted a video where I talked about primitive stamps, primitive art stamps. This snowman is actually one of the images that I had talked about in that video. And I was asked if I had any card samples made of some of the other images that I shared. And at first I thought I didn't, but then I started digging through the card bins that I have some of my handmade cards in that I haven't mailed yet. And I did find some, so I thought I'd pull those out and share those with you. So this first card that I'm sharing, this is an image by Elisa Baker from Impression Obsession. And while I didn't speak to this image specifically in the previous video, I did mention a Santa image that she had drawn. And so I thought I'd pull this one out as well and give it as an example. So her image is stamped here on watercolor paper and painted in with pigments. And then there's a sentiment here, which is also from Impression Obsession, but this is, I believe, one of Dina K's sentiments. So anyway, here's an example of a primitive art, and I'll leave a link to the Impression Obsession website to Elisa Baker's gallery where you can see the other images that she has available through IO Stamps. So there's that first card. Here's a card made with Betsy B Keeper from Stampin' Up. This is an old, like, 1997-ish stamp. This is one that I think was probably drawn by Deb Strain. Who also, after she provided a lot of art to Stampin' Up, I believe she also then started working with Stampin' and Company. So I have some of those to share with you as well. But this is Betsy B Keeper. You can see I stamped a little bee from that set in the background there. I love how that turned out. Added some pretty green paper. This is probably from Memory Box. A really pretty little vintage shell button there and some seam binding and a twine bow. And I did add some glitter to the bee wings on the card. So it's really cute. On the inside, I stamped those bees all over the place and then added the sentiment that came with the set. So really great set. I love that one. This particular card is kind of a combination of stamped images. This is made using the, let's see, this one is called Charlie with Flower. It's one of my designs for Whippersnapper, and while he is not in the primitive style, the background image that he is with is. This is a Deb Strain image, and it's called, what is it called? Garden Fence S7009 from 1998 from Stampin' and Company. And so you can see I stamped that image then on a cotton paper. It's painted with pigment, or excuse me, with re-inkers from Stampin' Up, used as like a watercolor. And then I did add some stitching actually around the edges of the card there. So really love how this one turned out. I'm not sure if Whippersnapper sells this stamp anymore. But anyway, he's called Charlie with Flower. So cute. So Deb Strain, I think, is very much in the primitive style, so I thought I would pull this one as well. And then I have this card here, which is made with this Deb Strain stamp. Again, she's called Sugar Baker. Deb Strain from Stampin' and Company. And she's one that I shared in my previous video. So here's the card that I had in my stash that I made with her. And I know I shared another stamp by Deb Strain in my previous video as well, and I know that I mailed that card out already. So unfortunately, I don't have that one to share. But there she is there in all her little prim glory. I love her long braided hair. And she's got little things tucked in her apron there. There's a cookie jar, of all things, a rolling pin, a little gingerbread. She's got a book there as well. And then down below, she even has another little pocket full of flowers. And she's got a basket with some veggies, and she's packing like 10 pounds of sugar. I mean, this woman is really packing it up there. So, and then I added this cute little either crochet or tatted flower and some twine there. So there's that card. Here's a card that is made with, what is her name? Franny Farmer, maybe? She's stamped on cotton paper and again watercolored with Stampin' Up! Reinkers, and I just love that look. I don't know if she was one of the ones that I shared in the video. I don't think she was. I think I shared Nellie Nest Lady, Garden Angel, and Betsy B Keeper, but Franny Farmer is very much in the same style, and I think she was also drawn by Deb Strain. So isn't she a sweetie? I love her. She's got cute little chickens down there, and she's got funky striped socks in her clogs. So there's that card. And then here's some stamps that are drawn in the primitive style, and they're cows, of all things. And these are some stamps that I've had in my stash for a long time. Let's see. They are from Just Joanna and Oddbird Planet. So I'm not sure if Just Joanna changed her company name to Oddbird Planet. I don't think they're in business anymore. But this is the stamps. And I have a couple little owls as well from this company that my friend Carrie drew. And so cute little cows. But I pulled those out to show you because I did find a couple of these cards in my stash, so I wanted to share them too. So they are stamped on just your regular old cardstock, Copic friendly cardstock, and colored with Copic markers. And then I did add real stitching here on the panel. I have no idea how long ago I made that card, but quite a while ago. And then here's another card made with one of the cows as well. So really fun. Here's a sample from a more recent Stampin' Up! Image. I don't remember the name of the artist that drew this image, but I thought I'd include this one just to show you some of the things that you can do to enhance a primitive image. I really like using little speckles and things like that in the background and stamping other things in the background too. Like this one has music notes, it has some script, and I think it just lends itself really well to the primitive style of art. So there's that. And then also there are primitive dies available. These are some of my dies from Impression Obsession, so I thought I would just share these as well. Of course, they have the little sheep. There's a tree, a prim tree, and some crows as well. So, and don't forget the crazy stitched frame set that has the different stitching lends itself really nicely to primitive art as well. And then here are some of my salt box houses. There's a little house. This little fence is from Impression Obsession as well. And there's another one of those little sheep. So that's what I have to share with you. I hope that's been enjoyable and helpful as you start looking at how to stamp and create with your primitive style images. As I was going through my stamp containers, I came across my fall and Christmas box. So I will finish up my card series with a fall card share, completed card share, and a Christmas completed card share. Now I don't have a lot of the Christmas ones because I've mailed them out, but there is enough I think to do a video and share. So I will do those and share those next. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a great night. Bye.